I'm not going to play with you. Don't care. Okay, so Mark should be up working now. Good. Let's take the truck down. To the truck down. Looks a lot for myself, but no. Something is messing up with my mod here. Ask me what it is, but it is something. I have a conflict. Definitely have a conflict. My games hang up and I don't know what it is. Very weird. My processor is going full, almost full load temperature. Goes all in and I don't know what it is. I need to figure that out. Because it takes 26%. Okay. This one is going because that's my broadcasting. Okay, so I don't know what's happening, but something is wrong. I'm back here, but I can't move. So why can't I move? My game hanged up, and I don't know why. I have no clue. This mod, because that's the only thing that I have. Rock is frozen. Can't start any vehicle. I need to restart the game again, and I'm gonna take that mod off and see if that is the problem. It could be the case. I can't even back out and go to, you know. Oh, here it is. Island fishing pack. Water acceleration with index. It's Highland fishing that makes my game. Yeah, it's a Highland. That's okay. I have to close this game again. I have to restart the game, and let's restart and take the Highland fishing off. See if it helps. I thought it was another mod, but it seems to be the problem. Where is it? Highland fishing, here it is. Get that off and see if it works better. Let's start the logging. Okay, so they want me to this is a mod. Inside camera. Inside camera zoom. Inside camera zoom. I should take that off, I guess. Let's do it inside. Take it off. Side. This is the one. Just delete this one. Yes. And it become deleted. So good. Now we will read in mod map anyway. I should split that mod up into. The reason for that is that the games reads in every mod in the mod map, even if you don't have activated it. So uh, you should take out all the mods that you don't use and just have the mod in the main mod map that you're actually using in the game. Hey Google. See if we have any red warnings. That's what's interesting me. Yellow is just more of information. Doesn't mean anything for the game, so to speak. This is something I've seen before. More of it, but it's oh, it was lots of here. Palette, animal palette outbox, processing mental. That's the mod that I'm using now, and it just give me warnings. Here we have red ones. Cannot picking car case to selling station. Keep car. What is this? Open air garden. Okay. Sell buying station. Okay, I don't know what to do about that right now. Cow carcass, pig carcass. Doesn't have any price defined. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Let's. There is a lot of red warnings there, but it's a 2 months or maybe 3. And there is not any big red warning in the end that we had before, so yes, this will be just fine. I'm struggling with some mod bringing down my frames per second. And I don't know, right now it's 54, 53, so 51. That's pretty good, but it's not always that. It goes down to 20 plus, and that sucks. I was going to check up how much animal we had. I didn't do that. That was my main reason for being here. Uh, that's about 14 cows, 500 kilo each. So it's. I think we can give them another load of cows actually, and they eat a lot. So when they go to slaughter, you don't need to feed them. But there are 64 of them, so it's quite a lot. They eat a lot of food. This one eats, I can tell how much they eat. And they're just waiting for the slaughter. Where are they? Here they are. They eat 22,000 liters a day. Okay, I only give them hay, but it doesn't matter what I give them. But I had hay, so I was a little bit. I had more hay than I needed for the horses, so I was giving them hay. But I can give them TMR, but it's not necessary because they are not going to milk them. They don't give any milk in here. What I notice is that they make babies in here, or they give birth to their babies. They probably had seen the bull way earlier. If you see here, reproduction is 30%. So I don't know how much it goes every year. I will keep an eye on that. But if it's 10%, it's 7 months. They already had one batch of calf. Uh, yeah. Last time I used this barn, or the old one, I certainly got 10 calves in here, and I have them up in the barn around on the yard. But yep, I should give them, take out some cows and give slaughterhouse to slaughter the butcher. You open this? Yeah, you can. Well, I didn't know. Come on, cows, jump into the trailer. Yeah, 18. Move to the trailer. Perfect. Now you're going to see the cows. Yeah, there they are. You could see the horses, but you can see the cows and the pigs. So, thank you, girls. I don't know what they think about waiting the last period in life next to the slaughterhouse. But if I was a cow, I, I didn't like it. I would like it, that's for sure. Because I think they can figure out. You pick them up here with the trailer and you go over there and offload them, and they never see them again. They're sisters and cousins. And when I was working as a farmhand, we slaughtered a cow or a bull. They know. They know what's going on, and they just had a feeling. And the other animals, cows and bulls, they was roaming. They was speaking out, so to speak, protesting. And the bull or the cow was very, you know, looked down the ground. wasn't happy. You could see that they wasn't happy. They get special treatment, and you tie them up behind a tractor or something, and you take them out to the slaughter. You slaughter them on the farm. They had a feeling that nothing good's gonna happen. It's their last time in life. It's kind of that they actually realize that. That's good. First pallet coming out. Perfect. Hope it's gonna get 4 pallets here. Beside each other. We'll see what's happening. So, okay, the girls have food. They have straw bed. Uh, they actually manure 10,000. I have put a manure heap up here because I thought, yeah, you can take care of the manure if you give them straw for straw bed. At least take care of the manure. And here is the manure heap. So once in a while you have to go down here and bring the manure up to the manure silo. But I go down, bring the manure from the horses, and I bring the manure from the pigs up. So yeah, I can take this one too then, I guess. This won't start now. Okay, now it starts. I have more horses to sell. I only have 8 horses in there. They're gonna give birth next month, I think. So that's perfect. I get 8 for free, but I have these 2 barns here. And I'm gonna take the barns down to 8 horses. So what I have is 3 times 8. In this case, 3 times 16. But then I don't have any room for the young horses. So they goes, you know, up in the air. You get small money for it, but it's nothing. So I'm gonna have I'm gonna have 3 times 8 instead. And every 3 year, well, every 1 year there is one of these 3 who get adult giving birth, and then I'm gonna sell the older horses like I did now. I sold 8 of them. So every year in the future, I'm gonna sell 8 horses. So I'm gonna take down the horses to 8 each barn instead of 16, and I'm also gonna bring the pigs down here. Uh, I don't need to do that because I have lots of food. I produce corn for the pigs, and they can eat only corn. So they're happy, you know. Who wouldn't be happy having corn, fresh corn? But I grew it up on these 2 fields that I've merged together. But it gives me more than little bit more than I need. but I have 360 pigs total, and it's a little bit too easy money. Pigs are giving you piglets every month. Every month they give you piglets. You need to sell. Hello there. How are you doing today? Uh, I need to sell piglets every month because otherwise there would be no room for piglets. So instead of selling them, I take them to. They really like it here in the mud. Really like it. It's really wet. But slaughterhouse is keeping me busy with the pigs. We have food 77,000. 77,000, and they eat, I don't know, like 10, 15,000 a day. Maybe they eat 17,000 a day. For now, for example, the one have giving birth. It's 13-month old. It's zero reproduction. It means it just giving birth to this. No, it wasn't. I should have a 0 month here, but I don't. So I have a gap here. I need to buy. I need to sell this one and buy because there is no one. I don't know what's happened with this. Should be 1 0 month here. That doesn't happen very often, but I'm gonna sell this one and buy 30 new ones. And I'm gonna be lazy. No, I'm not gonna be lazy. I'm gonna give them to slaughter. And when I'm loading up the pigs, uh, I don't see. My dryer, it's empty now. Grain dryer. Park here. And I'm gonna go load up the pigs. So this one going to the slaughterhouse. Yep, move the trailer. So now I have room for this one. This one is going to give birth next month. Yeah, it's going to be a gap because this one's going to be 2 months old and the new one's going to be 0 month old. So we're going to have a gap whatever, however we do this. It's going to be a gap. And it happens now and then. Don't ask me why. My plan was to have one batch of piglets every month. So it's 9, 8. Oh, there's a 7. There is no 7. So there's a gap there. So it happens now and then. We get a gap. But now there is room for piglets. The pigs. They're scared. They're frozen. I took a bunch. And the ramp behind doesn't work with the concrete. It starts jumping up and down. So it's a conflict between the concrete and the ramp. It only goes down on the ground, and then it works. But if I do like this, I can open it. Do like this, but oh, boom, all the animals goes in. We can unfold the ramp. Animal tracks on the ramp like that. Let's park this guy here. Slide the trailer. And let's make a save. I'm thinking about what I do with my money. I'm a debt of 2,197,000, so it's pretty good. Uh, I have paid back 3 million, so I had 6.7 from beginning. That was my loan, but this is paid down 120 months, 10 years. And yeah, as you can see, this one I have paid down half time. So this is what is rest for it. This is the slaughterhouse and food production. This is my field that I started with on the farm. The rest of the field that I have been buying cash. This is the farm that I was buying. When I started, I'd start with no money or 100,000. I think it was like I didn't start with 1 million that they offer. So I was taking loan on everything. This is the forest that I cut trees from and do beams. And I actually used to do that in the winter. Uh, Close this one. I'm going to close this other gate. It's winter, so they can, yeah, keep themselves warm a little bit. Uh, There are adult cows. They're doing good in the winter. Cows doing good in winter. They don't need to be in house. It's in house is better for the farmer when you do milking because you don't need to bring them in from the field. But they love to be out in the field. So I have a milking robot, I think, on this barn. So I think they go in and get themselves milked. This is the newborn Holstein milk cows, calf. Going to be a full adult milk cow and give us milk. These other guys are beef cattle. They, when they're 12 months old, I bring them to the barn and then to the slaughterhouse. They will become burgers. And who doesn't want a burger? Next time I need to empty my barn because there are 32 of each. So it's 64. So I need the whole barn over there. So I don't know really if I have space for that right now because I have this 10 calf that I didn't expect to get. I have space down here, so yeah, I can bring them down here to this barn. That barn takes 100 cows and I only have 46, so I'm good. Let's take my new truck and I think we've done most of the work today. Uh, the only thing we probably should do is doing manure. And PGA here. Yeah, he got manure. This is methane gas that the BGA is giving me that I use for the dryer to heat up the crops and dry them. Straw I don't use. I just filled it up by mistake, but it was by the distribution mod. Uh, I have Digestive as a byproduct, but I'm gonna sell that because I have too much slurry. So when I slurry my field, I don't need to use Digestate. So I'm gonna put that for selling. So I think it's time to actually work a little bit in the forest. I'm gonna do something here, down here. I don't know what, but I want to do something here. So let's go to the forest, I guess. I don't know what's, yeah. Take the harvester and cut some trees because we don't have any material for the. I'm gonna take the asphalt road around and go the last bit in the forest. No, I need a tractor. God damn it. Yeah, I can take this one up there and cut some trees. Then I had to go back to the yard because the tractor and the lumberjack, the trailer, the wood trailer and the tractor with the crane is on the yard. So I can cut some trees first and go back with the car. This road goes around, as you can see on the mini map. Here comes my field to the left. It's my field. I plant soybeans, and on the one to the right here, I plant soybeans as well. So this is soybeans field. And I forget to turn the stones off. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna see if these stones are gonna stay or not. That's why I'm gonna turn the stones off to see if the stones stay on the field or not. It's gonna be hard. Uh, Field stones off. There it is. I own this forest to the right and left, but this area to the left here, I've been taking down all the trees in that area, so to speak. That was full of harvestable trees, so to speak. And up here, I've been taking down a lot of trees. need to replant trees. I have only his area to the left here. That's where I'm gonna cut down trees now. I've been cleaning up the forest ground. You need to do that sometimes to, you know, actually find the trees in the vegetation on the forest. So here I've been cutting all these trees down. Need to replant this one too. God, my car get dirty. Shit. What happened? Holy shit. Wow, we get dirty. Wash me, it says. Okay. What happened? Wow. There's some floating stubs, but the tree was floating on the map, so I guess that's well, I'll take the stubs off the map, so to speak, and they're gonna disappear. But yep, down here I need to cut some trees, and just let's do it. So we have a load to pick up, so we can do beams. I need my Xbox controller to run the machinery. Everything looks good. You started by doing this. Now we need to figure out where we're going to start. See it within 6 meters. 6 meters, so that's good. It really get dirty too. I need to get a power washer down here. Okay, let's start. Help the tree to fall a little bit. Oh, it gets stuck in the tree. Okay. This is not a fully growing tree that they will dance around and you can't get nice piles when you have young trees. To get nice piles, because you're going to pick them up later on with a crane, and you want them to be as much side by side as you can. Sometimes you can't because trees swings around in the cutter, so to speak. That was not good. I don't like this small end tree, so throw them away. I did miss that last time. I didn't know. Sometimes the machine is actually taking that off, so you don't need to bother about it, but sometimes it doesn't. But there is a tree down in here. Cut that one down too. We're gonna leave it just for having some trees left. Where we're gonna start. I want to do some kind of, so it's easy to load them up. You do piles, you know, so that's I'm gonna do a pile in between here and see. Need to be quick to help the tree to fall, otherwise it will fall in the wrong direction, which it did right now. So that was not very good. I don't know what I can do about it, but I can use the tree or the machine to swing the tree around. There. I'm gonna use, oh shit, not empty. I'm gonna take that one, then I'm gonna take this tree on the left side. That was my plan. As you can see, I don't use the tool that gives you a green line on the trees and you can just press cut and you're not even close to be grabbing the tree. But I'm not using that because that's not realistic. It's just help for those who can't. I need to grab the tree properly with my harvester, otherwise I can't press. I have to get the tree in better line like that. Maybe I can grab this one behind here. I don't know if I can reach. Let's try get it to the same part. That's my goal, to get it to the same part. You see the direction of the pile here. I need the tree to fall in that direction if I can. It's not always working. Tree was a little bit thicker in the bottom, so I couldn't cut it, so I had to go up a little bit. That's why the stub becomes a little bit higher, because I couldn't, you see the tree, it's thicker in the end, and the harvester can't take a certain amount of thickness, so to speak. Should be able to take this one, and I want the cutting logs in the same direction, so I need to plan for that when I fell the tree. So I fell the tree in the right direction so I can have a chance, so to speak, to get it. Not going to be perfect, but at least it makes it easier for you when you come with the crane and you're going to load up the logs if they are decent good side to side and in the same direction, so to speak. This was not very good, was it? Be able to take that one up here. Have to remember about where the pile, the direction of the piles, I can't always cut them in the right direction, but see that's too thick. I have to go up there. There I can take them. Top of the tree is on the ground, so sometimes you can get by dragging the tree like this, you can get it in the right direction. But this is not a fully grown tree, so they have they normally dance around. You can't. They don't have the weight, so to speak. They in real life that will not happen. They will stay on the ground, and you will easily get them in the right direction. But you see, this tree is more or less floating in the air. That's because of the game. They can't do it better, so to speak. What you can get next one, and maybe fill up the pile, or you need to start a new one. And it looks here that I can get a bunch of trees and on the new pile here. I'm going to start with this one and cut it a little bit to, like, from the tree's point of view, like 8 o'clock. If I can start with this one. Oh, I'll fall the tree over the machine, not very good. I have to figure out where I'm going to start the pile here. This will be good. Reach that tree. The longer I stretch my crane, the weaker it becomes. Son is driving a Ponce, exactly this version of it. He works in the forest, and I've been helping him a little bit with driving the forwarder, so picking up logs. So, but that's very little. But I have a clue how this works in real life, so to speak. He works in the forest, and he's parting in the harvest with his boss. And that's exactly a Ponce Scorpion that they're driving, and they also have a Komatsu forwarder, big one. So he's educated on both machinery, so he's the only one actually in the company who runs both of them. Not even his boss run both of them. He only run the harvester, and my son is running both. He can run, and they have John Deere harvester as well. And he's the only one in the company. My son is the only one who can drive both of these harvester and jump in whenever he be needed. So he run both. They have a John Deere forwarder and John Deere harvester. So that's the other half of the company, so to speak. His boss is sharing the company with another guy. It's a second or third generation company working in the forest. They are old in the business, so to speak. There are always some new entrepreneurs coming up in the business, but they don't survive very long if they don't know what they're doing. And you know, it's easy to go low on contract and take. They normally get the contract that the old company doesn't want to have because it's not profitable, so to speak, or and they take them and they buy sometimes new machinery and they're going to pay them off. And this machinery is not it's not cheap. This machine cost a little bit more than $1 million. They break and you're alone out in the forest, you need to fix it or call out a technician, and they're not free. So if the machine is new and it's a warranty job, yeah, it doesn't cost anything. But if it's not, you just break something because that happens all the time. You need to fix this on your own. I think we have a load now for the so-called the forwarder to pick up. I use a big tractor with a crane and log trailer. That's because that's what medium and small farmers normally have. They don't have all the big machinery because it's just a part of all the work they do. But many farmers, especially in North Europe and Sweden, they have a forest, they own forest, and they have to take care of the forest. You know, they have to take care of, taking down bad trees, giving the good space. So there are a lot of work in the forest with doing that because every 30 years they take them down and make timber of them more or less, but they replant everything. So they work full time. But a farmer that doesn't own that much forest doesn't work full time. He maybe works from time to time, but especially in the winter when the farming is less, they work more in the forest. Let's take a look. I think we have a good load here. We don't need to worry about not getting a full load. This dirt mod that I have in the new one, dirt mod and track getting trucks, it really works, so to speak. It normally doesn't give these tracks from the harvester. We have changed on this one in the back, and here we have tracks in the front. Tracks is more stabilizing, and then this doesn't give you anything more than grip. This tracks gives you not just grip; it gives you stability. The harvester gets more stable, and the same with the forwarder. If you have tracks on like this on your forwarder, both on the tractor and the wagon, you get a more stable one. It they don't turn around as good, but they're more stable. So when you work in the wet conditions in the forest, you need this because you're gonna get stuck, and there is no one there to help you. And but it's looking good. This mod. Let's bring this ugly ones aside. Okay, can't grab this one. This one goes to the wood chip machine. They just make a mess when you load them up on the trailer. They just live their own life and messing around your logs uh, on the trailer. So when you're gonna have a tight, big, nice load of logs on your log trailer, these guys gonna mess it up. But later on, I can take the wood chip machine. It have a small crane, and I grab them and make wood chips of them. It's not much wood on this guy, so it's not worth to bother with them. So it's looking good. We have timber for the load on the tractor and the trailer, so it's gonna be good. And one load is giving me a little bit more than 20,000 liter, and it gave me 20 pallets of beams. I do beams, so in this truck I have a diesel tank and AdBlue. So my son having about the same type of construction. He have a closed in, but in his truck he have the diesel tank and blue AdBlue and stuff like that. So, and he have hydraulic hoses and stuff like that. So they when they break, he can change them. You have about the same as this, but you have a European, uh, Japanese big four-wheel drive one, and the closed in in the back. That is what he's going into and home and to the work. And he works in different forests, so he have different places to work on. So this is my wood chip. Empty? Looks like it's empty. No. Okay, I probably emptied. I don't know. When I emptied in this trailer. And this one, if I have take the chainsaw and do some cutting and get wood chips on the ground, I use this one to pick the wood chip up from the ground. Let's make a save so we don't lose this work. Looking good. I should move the harvester because it's probably in the way when I come with the tractor and the trailer to get the logs up. So put it back where the other vehicles is. This one off, boom, like that. And you put it on the ground a bit, so it. And you're good. God, it's dirty. Definitely need it. Definitely need a power wash here. Uh, because this dirt mud, you see, the wheel is full of mud, and it's okay, but yeah, the machine looks like shit. A little bit too much dirt on the machine, but yeah. This one is look at these tires. Let's go home. There's no farming to do on the farm. In Mars, we're gonna plant oats. If I don't look, it always comes a car. It comes a car down there. Actually, goes cars on these smaller roads. January, February, if I've done all the other work in the fields, I can work with animals or I can work in the forest. I wonder what's happening if I run out on the wood. It's not raining, so it's probably work, but I've been cultivated all fields. They have been limed. This one need to be limed, and I have been slurring the field that needs slurry fertilize. So they are ready and waiting for to be planted. I have weed on, but it goes away when you cultivate. Then it starts growing again after you planting. The same time you're planting, the weeds start growing. I've turned the stones off now, so they're still there, and we will see next time I load in the save game, see if they'll still be there. I don't know. Here we have a power wash. No interaction with this one. I can't open doors or stuff like that. On full car, unloading silent. That's X, that's the rear. Yeah. I have my chainsaw there. I didn't know that. There's my chainsaw. Yeah, let's wash it up. It's a brand new car, so at least you can keep it up a little bit. This is my planting tractors, and I use this type with tracks because they don't leave any deep tracks after the wheel, like the wheel do, and they they turn very narrow, and the hook is very far back, so it's easier to make good turns, like almost 90 degrees with these planters. If you connect without this adapter that I have, if you connect this one to ordinary wheel tractor, you can't even turn 45 degrees. Let's save this one. What I should do is selling meat because I have a lot of meat to sell. I know that. I should do that. Uh, have to be taking a short break on like make a sandwich. So a few minutes, I'll be back. just realized that I need to give the cattle going on the field some support food because they're going to run out of meadow grass, and they had around 10,009 to 11. That's one day eating each. I need to fill up. I need to fill up their 20,000 each. That need to be filled up because they're gonna do not just to February, they're gonna do March, April. So I had 49,000, so I can give them 20,000 liters each. I'm wondering if I can see that on the menu, how much grass I have. Yeah, grass, 49,000. This is this silo, it's 49,000, so. And I need to give them grass if I have, because otherwise they will stop eating from the meadow on the ground. Shit. What was that? I don't know what that was. I have no clue. I never had that scary sound before. Never. So, really don't know. Oh, scary shit. Almost shit my pants. I will see how much did this one have. It did have food. Where is it? There, 11.5. It was 9.5. So this one have 2,000 more. So I guess instead of giving this one, I'm gonna give it 20. I'm gonna give it 19,000. Yes, to even out. Which means I'm gonna keep 21,000. calf doing in the food box? I don't know. Keep 21, so the rest goes to the other. As you can see, there's not much grass left on the ground. Very little. And this is how it looks when they have been eating the grass. And there is, I guess there is some straw here and there because they still have like 10,000 each, but it's hard to see. Now they have food for 3 months in the food box. Well, you get tracks in the grass ground. Yeah, you get tracks there. Oh, okay. Wow, that's weird, but yeah, I need to go out and look at it. Yeah, it looks like ripping up the ground when I'm driving on it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You have to learn about this new mod. I like the idea of the mod, so we will see how hard it works. I have it on easy, so to speak, or light, what you called it, and it wasn't realistic, and I couldn't even drive on a dirt road. I get stuck, so that was way too much. A little bit manure when we were here and sitting in the tractor as well. My sound is something weird with I can hear it. I don't know what it is, why it's like that, but making weird noise. Never had that before, so I don't know. Something is going on. Feel a little bit is out of my control. Doesn't look that it's much in here, but if you look in it's 34,000. So yeah, it is still. Just clean it up, and Now I'm going to, I was saying I'm going to use half as much animals, and that's time for that. January, so we start the new year and see what it gives, but which means I'm going to get half the manure and half of everything, you know. Make a smaller farming, uh, less animals. Probably going to have my field and stuff like that to do, and I have a new field I don't know what to do with yet, but and less money because I make so much money even on hard economy that I don't know what to do with all the money. I'm thinking about buying new harvesters. Uh, uh, Less cows at least. I have good of TMR. It's not a pain in the butt to do TMR. I have 85,000, so that's not a lot. So I'm going to run out of TMR here now soon. And you'll have 150,000. So it's 2 months of food. But I think I have a good chunk of load in here in my TMR mixer. Yes, I did. 599,000, almost 600,000 liters. So, and that's 6 days, 6 months. So, yeah, I still have food for some time. Uh, but I still make so much money. I don't know. Should I buy new tractors just to, to burn some money? I don't know. They cost a half a million each. Uh, or new harvesters. It's changed the branch from these ones to other ones like Claas or Hollandia. I don't know. Should I switch them out? I don't get much for these. I think I can see that in the garage. Where are they? Where is my harvesters? There it is. There they are. Yeah. I get average 100,000 each, and that's nothing. I'm going to buy new ones, even if I ask them for find a second hand. That will cost a lot if it's not modded, and I need the big ones. This one is 650. The buy on there. This is the only two model I have. This is a very small one, so I'm not going to use that one. 700. That's 20,000 liter, and 775 horse. There's a lot of horsepower in this, guys. Uh, Should I buy class? I don't know what if I like class. Should I buy on there? This one with 625 horsepower, maybe good enough. Does it have a long pipe? Because if it doesn't have a long pipe, I like Fendt. I don't have Fendt, so I'll maybe download a Fendt. This one is too small. I can't have my 12-meter header on it. And I don't know if I can have that on this one, but on that one, I know I can have it because that one takes combination. Then you can see how big they take, like up to 15 meter. Mine is 12 meters, so that wouldn't be any problem. This one takes 13.8, so that will be no problem. Use the class. I don't know. I'm gonna burn money. Two of these cost 800,000, and I get 100. I get 200, so 600,000 to switch these guys out. I don't know. I can also switch tractors out. The pulling tractors, these guys, quad, the quad tractors. I'm not gonna buy them there. 700, 500 quad tracks. This one is looking nice. 699 horsepower. I have 600 on the one I have now, so at least 600 I want to have. But will all extra on? Oh. $614, yeah. 95,000 extra. 630,000. Holy smoke. And the one I have, the case I have, they are working perfect. This is the one I have. Oh, no, this, I don't know which one I have. Guess I have this one because I have 600. $73,000. They were very cheap. I agree that. Old ones, but yeah, still working. From 360 up to 600 horsepower. $80,000. It's an old model, so I don't think you can buy them new. So it's more like they already are secondhand. Yeah. What should you buy for all your money? I have everything I need. Sprayers, wheel loaders. After this 12 year, this one was a Fendt and it was green. The map, the mod have changed that to Massey Ferguson, but it was a Fendt, a green Fendt. So I'm gonna switch that back. Yep. Um, yeah, I'll maybe go and pick up a load. I'm gonna sell pallets, meat pallets, but I'm gonna pick up a load of wood. So I'm gonna do some forest work because I cut some trees and I need to go and pick them up. I don't know what it is that start up the tractors actually. Enter, okay. Because I took the other mod off, so yeah. This is my forest forwarder, so to speak. It's not a forwarder, but this one is way faster than the forwarder. Forwarder only do like 15 kilometers an hour, and it meant to go just local to put it on the road. So, uh, so this one is high speed, so to speak. So you can go on. Yeah, you go faster, and the trailer is pretty good. It's big enough for taking a big load. And the crane on this tractor is working beautiful. Way better than these trailers with built-in crane. This crane on this tractor is more stable. You can reach everything you reach. You more or less can pick up almost without flipping the tractor. Look at the mud on the deck, on the tires. They get filled up with mud directly. Look into the tires in the ground. This mud really make the difference when it comes to that. That's for sure. I think this mod makes the ground more heavy for the tractor to go through. So I can see that the speed is lower now. Speed when driving on this dirt road is lower than it was before. So I wish it were raining so you can see the you can testing the what's happened say when it's raining or snowing, but it's not. So guess you have to try this another time. I'm looking. There is no car coming. That's always the case. If I don't look and just drive over the road, I run into a car, and it's kind of the way it is. and it becomes a little bit embarrassing. Look at these trucks it makes. It's quite dry outside, and it's -6 plus to -7. So I don't know. So let's try to load this shit up. Annoying sound in my headset. I don't know what it is. Let's start with this pile. Unfold tractor. Get to the mods. Look at the tracks. Okay. I need to check up. I don't have any sound in my. Is right. Everything is looks good. Yeah, let's load this voice up. Oh, it doesn't work because I'm in the wrong place. Okay. You can sit inside here and do the job, but you can't barely see up there anyway. So you need to switch to the other camera. So I do that now, so I don't need to do it later. There's a big one. So I'm going to put that one in first. I can switch this apart a little bit, so I have more room for the this one to swing in and out. Oh, I'm going to drop it. I can't hear anything in my headset. Why is that? Is that because of the volume? Something I went wrong here. I don't know. Maybe I should disconnect and connect my headset again and see if that's the problem. Let's see what we're going to do now. Sinking down here. That's really hard. It's going to be tough. So there's no sound from the game. I don't want. So I guess it's time to restart the game.